Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Three-Way Podcast. Our lovely host is not here with us tonight, so I'm taking control of this ship.
Oh no.
Hey. Thank you, Aaron.
Sports.
No, we haven't gotten to sports yet. We're not there yet. God.
Yes.
And with me,
Stop.
as you can tell, is our resident bird lady, Aaron.
Hi. I won't say it this time.
And sitting across the table from her is our confirmed guy, Ryan.
It is confirmed. I am here.
Yeah.
Are you confirmed? Or do you confirm it?
Are you confirmed? Okay.
Confirmed, man.
All right, as long as
We'll
we're
get to my
confirmed.
anger later, guys.
Yeah, he's got his podium right. He's getting all his notes. We'll get to that later. But
Ryan, don't throw your phone.
I won't, man. You're not even there for that joke, man.
And also with us tonight, sitting across the table from me, but slightly to the left, is Max, the brony from the year 2000.
Hi.
Year 2000.
Thank you, Ryan, for our lovely sound bites.
Yep. Confirmed. I am the soundbite guy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ryan. Well, before we get to all of our news and Ryan's rage, do a couple little plugs. Check us out on youtube.com/E-Vac station for our Freakout series, Let's Fall in Love, for all of our lovely shenanigans. You can also like us on our Facebook page. We also have Twitter, twitter.com/E_vac station. We have our blog, evacstation.blogspot.com. And you can also email us, our lovely love/hate mail, evacstation@gmail.com. Guys, are you still there?
We're still here.
Okay, I got
We're
concerned.
trying to behave for you.
For once.
I already got scolded. I don't want to get fired again.
You sound so grateful, Nicole.
I am very grateful. Alright, so first...
See if I try to behave again.
I don't ever expect you guys to behave.
Sports.
Sports.
See the chaos you have come down on with us? You just started sports again. And Michael laughing.
Please continue your
Well,
sports.
well, speaking of sports...
Stop laughing.
Speaking of sports, a professional wrestler turned high school science student has been suspended for making a homemade cell phone jammer for his class.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait. So, the kid is a student, and he made a cell phone jammer for a project?
No, the teacher did this.
Oh my god.
Because he was tired of having to stop the lesson to tell students to put your damn phone away.
Wait, that's clever, though. Why did they suspend him?
They suspended him for, the board superintendent described it as an exercise in poor judgment.
Wait, no, what was poor about the judgment? That's my question.
Because
That actually sounds like an inventive way to get your kids to pay attention.
yeah, it is. I mean, we paid attention when we were in school, for the most part. Yeah.
I feel like you might
But
be
yeah,
lying about that.
But yeah, the superintendent said that it was a safety hazard from keeping them from making 911 calls in case anything happened. But in the teacher's defense, he said that he could turn the device off in case anything happened.
I'll give you that. That's like getting in trouble for blocking the fire exits. Just like, I can move the stuff, but
Right.
you're still blocking the fire exit. Okay, I give you that, but still, kudos on you, teacher. That was awesome.
So yeah, he was suspended for, I believe it was 5 days without pay.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized, did we skip the weekly checkup?
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Oh, okay,
That's not how we do things here in Nicole's ship, Max.
I'm sorry, I'm
Stay in
sorry,
your
I
lane.
was trying to figure
Look,
out...
I had the segue. I couldn't pass it up, alright? That was a golden up. Ryan put up...
confused this whole time. That's why I was completely and utterly silent. I was like, we're missing something. What are we missing?
See, I gotta keep you on your toes, Max.
Damn it, Max. See, you just ruined it.
See, you ruined it.
We're all cool, and you ruined it.
See, I was gonna get to it, but Ryan gave me the golden setup right there.
I'm sorry.
You should be. You should be. Well, why don't you start us off with the weekly checkup now?
Yeah, that's your punishment. Start us off with the weekly checkup, Max.
I don't want it. They're fine. Well, let's start.
Put your phone away and tell the class what you did this week.
My phone's dead. I'm just playing with it.
Sorry.
Let's start off with the painful part that I went paintballing.
Ow.
Oh, that's fun.
No, it's not. Don't lie to yourself.
Was it pain?
It was very pain.
Very pain.
Wow.
And the guns were fully automatic.
Oh, ow!
Oh, and they didn't give us any chest armor whatsoever.
Oh no!
That sounds so dangerous.
And me and like 3 of my other friends walk in, and everybody has like camo on. They have like chest rigs, and then you have the rainbow walking in. Basically cannon fodder already.
I take it the rainbow was you.
Yes, the rainbow was me. I was wearing a light blue shirt, and my friends were wearing green and red.
Damn.
Mistakes. Mistakes were made on this day.
Oh, and my friend's uncle who brought us is an ex-Navy SEAL, so he knew what he was doing.
See, you went paintballing with the tryhards. I think
Right.
that was the mistake. If you paintball with your friends, I think it can be fun. But if you're paintball with people who are trying to relive, battlefields, this is not going to be the best time for anybody.
Yeah, well, that was extremely painful, but other than that, I just wrote all week. I just did writing.
Hmm.
And then that was my week.
Alright. Who would like to go next?
I actually just remembered what I did the week, so if you want me to go, I can go.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I in a rare occurrence, I actually had Tuesday off, so I've been off of work for a good 4 days straight.
Wow.
So I've had time to do productive things.
I don't believe that.
Like
1 second.
catch up on my TV shows. You didn't let me finish the joke, Nicole.
No.
Come on, Nicole.
No.
Work with me, goddammit.
No.
You know what? See if I'd be cooperative.
You're never
Anyway,
cooperative.
Anywho. So yeah, I got to catch
Don't
up.
start.
No, we finished sports.
I got to catch up on my on my shows. I got to catch up on Gotham. I got to catch up on Scorpion. I actually got to finish this last season of Community, which finished a few weeks ago, so I wasn't super behind. But it was great. It was a great send off for the show. I loved it. It was really bittersweet at the end, but I almost shed a tear. I almost shed a tear at the end. It was really, really good.
Just one singular tear.
One singular tear. One man tear. No, I almost shed 6 tears. One for each season. But the 4th one wouldn't come out. That's an inside joke. All you guys in Community will get it. So, anyway, got to watch my shows. I got to play a couple of games. I've been thinking about some big changes in my life that I may or may not be making. We'll have more news on that later, possibly. But alas, it's been a pretty laid back week, and I get to actually go back to work tomorrow and listen to dumb people try to buy cruises. It's gonna be the best day ever.
Will it be cold on the cruise, Ryan?
No, it's not gonna be cold because the cruise is fully enclosed in climate control, allowing us to sail, rain, or shine.
Is dinner served?
Where will
Yes,
the
it's a
cruise
dinner
be?
cruise! Oh my god, Nicole.
Ryan, where will the cruise be?
Max, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you and throw you overboard in Lake Michigan. I'll never find your body.
But does he get his own personal lifesaver?
I have residual anger from what we're gonna talk about later, and they're poking me with germs and. Anyway, Aaron, how was your week, dear?
Okay. I'm currently blackmailing my dad a little bit, which is really funny. Or rather, not blackmailing, embarrassing him, but yeah. So my week was okay. Work. I went to the arts festival in Iowa City this week and got some cool art, so that's great. And then I've been dealing with asshole birds again. And
Story of your life.
yeah, I'm amazed Apollo's still alive. He ended up behind a bookcase and behind my
How?
computer.
Oh.
Because he was flying like crazy around my room, and I think what happens is he gets tired when he's flying and then can't stop himself. So instead of just landing, he trips and falls. So in this case, I bought a majestic palm plant, and he was trying to fly away, tried to land on the plant, overshot, flipped over, and fell behind the bookcase.
God.
So,
These birds are the best and worst
Right.
birds ever. I think
So-
they're the worst birds at being birds.
Luna's perfectly fine. She's a perfect bird. Apollo, not so much. So I got him out from behind there, and then today he almost flew into the side of the wall and got stuck behind my computer. So I had to get him out from behind my computer.
Oh, jeez.
And then he decided to get he keeps trying to build a nest in his food bowl. Every time I put hay in the cage, he's like, "Oh, where do I put it? I'm going to put it in my food bowl there." So
I have a legitimate question. This is a
Yes.
legitimate. Is your bird suicidal?
no, I think he just the first day he came home, he ran into a wall. So I think he knocked a few screws loose.
So he's just
Oh my
special.
God.
Yeah, he's
Special.
he's very. He also plucked a feather off of Luna's head today because he got pissy and territorial. So
Ow.
she's okay. She's okay. No blood or anything.
Jesus.
So they're currently sitting in their cage, randomly cooing here and there, so you may hear them. Iowa Writers House has its first full event going on June 26th, 27th, 28th, which is a travel writer is coming, and we're going to be doing a workshop those 3 days. So, Nicole, I'll probably give you the link so that people can look at it and sign up if they would like, if they're in the Iowa City area. So it's going to be great fun, and you get to practice writing. Yay!
Yay, I can't be there.
You can be.
Yay, I'm a horrible writer.
Aww.
Just not good at it.
Just get good, Ryan.
I can't.
Practice makes perfect. Just to remind you. So, I think I may be poking the bear with the stick again since I'm mentioning Game of
That's
Thrones.
fine.
But I'm making a picture of the Stark direwolf for my dad for Father's Day. I decided I'm gonna paint it and send it to him. So hopefully that'll go well. I'll give you guys a picture once I'm done with it.
Nice.
So yay. And
Nice.
that's about all that's going on. I'm just really busy with work and trying to write, and my brain doesn't want to because I think it's preparing itself for Camp Nano when I'm going to cry a lot.
Isn't Nano in
Legit
November?
tears. Technically, yes, but they also have Camp Nano now, so I did Camp Nano in April, and I'm doing Camp Nano in July.
Jesus.
Oh,
So I'm doing 3 nanos. Yeah. I'm trying to finish this damn book! Ah!
Your commitment to your craft is commendable, and I applaud.
It makes me want to cry. But thank you. That's it. That's all I got.
Alright, guess it's my turn now. Let's see. Saturday I had another open house for my classes.
Well, nice.
Yeah, I had to run the open house.
Oh, nice.
No.
Yeah, because the manager who we were supposed to take care of all the classes, she doesn't work the weekends. And then the other one who takes care of classes didn't come in until, like, it was almost done.
Wow.
So, of course, me being me,
What a manager.
So me being me, I took the reins, so it was my open house.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. There was one point where I was trying to get a count of how many signups that we had, and the store manager was calling me, but I was talking to one of the other instructors, so I just turned to him and I just yelled, "What? What do you want?" He was like, I was gonna ask you how many signups you had. And I'm like, oh, that's what I was doing right here.
Good job.
Yep. It was good. And then he left me alone for a while to take care of things. After that, I had to go to PetSmart to pick up something to break up hairballs, because Suki was gagging for a couple of days. She had a hairball stuck in her throat.
Oh.
And she was having trouble getting this one up, so I ran to PetSmart and got her some medicine to help her kind of break it up. And she's doing better now.
Yay.
She's back to being her loudmouth self.
Still trying to kill Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, Ryan's over here being a dongle and trying to pet her.
You know what? She's really cute. I can't help that.
As we speak, she's like plotting a device that shoots cats out toward Ryan. It's locked onto Ryan's position constantly.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a plot. She walks over and says meow, and I'm like, aw, and then I pet her, and then I'm like, damn it!
Yeah, and then you
I've fallen for it again.
Ryan pet her the once, then the next week he wasn't petting her, but Suki would keep climbing on him and be like, hey, you gonna pet me now?
And I'm like, no! I can't do this. Please, babe, you're killing me. Literally, I can't breathe. Stop.
Slowly but surely. That's her plan.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oi, I'm cute. Pet me. I can't. But you like petting me. I do. But you're killing me. Stop.
So yeah,
she's just an adorable little ball of shadowy death.
Yeah.
I still like the cat mortar idea better. Such as walking up and you petting her.
Cat mortars. Jesus.
So yeah, she's feeling a lot better now. She's running around. She's eating more. So she's doing good. I had a minor case of death.
No.
Excuse me, you've recovered.
Stop dying. It's bad for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I hear it can be healthy for some.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
The Grim Reaper? Yeah, it's healthy for him. It's fine.
Really rejuvenating for the soul.
Yeah, it's really good for your soul.
That's good. That's very good.
Oh yeah, I recommend everyone has a minor case of death at least once a month. It feels really good.
What happened?
Just working a lot and trying to take care of things at home, and then Suki not feeling good. So Tuesday I had a minor case of death. I'm okay now. I played Splatoon, and that made me feel better.
It's the best game.
It is.
It really is.
I wish I had a Wii U.
Get a Wii U.
Okay,
Do it.
yeah, money.
Do it.
Do it, you win.
We'll start cooking meth again. It'll be fine.
Yeah, my birds are out.
It won't be fine, Nicole. The meth lab got sort of flooded because we had a lot of rain a couple nights ago, and
You can rebuild. You have the technology.
I don't have the technology. I have the technology of a caveman.
I'm disappointed in
How
you.
cooking meth then?
Right.
Don't worry about it.
There was crystal meth in Neanderthal times.
He's supplying it for me, and my birds are making it for him, so we kind of have a thing going.
Ah, knew it. Those damn sneaky birds.
So
maybe that's why Apollo's fucked up.
Probably.
So would Apollo be Jesse Pinkman then at this point? The one that's constantly getting fucked up? Tweet like cooing yeah bitch as he flies through the air and crashes into the wall.
That would explain why he can't fly very well.
That seems right.
And falls off his tree.
I need somebody on the internet to write a fic about this. Just do it. It's best. Heisenberg.
Heisenberg.
I'm writing it right now.
Max, get on it.
Don't worry about it. I have nothing better to write.
All right.
Heisenberg.
This is better. Most of my material, considering that most are fanfics.
Oh, you guys. Oh, well, maybe that fanfic can get turned into a movie.
Excuse me? I don't want... What? Why would I want this?
I don't know.
I don't want 50 Shades of Grey money. You might hit that 50 Shades of Grey money.
No, he wants that Uwe Boll.
Another one.
No, he doesn't want 50 Shades money. He wants that Uwe Boll money. And I don't care if I'm mispronouncing that, because fuck that guy. He has gone online and posted a rant telling people to pretty much fuck off because one of his films didn't get crowdfunded. When he has been making a whole bunch of money by taking advantage of bizarre German tax laws.
Wait, what?
There are weird tax laws in Germany.
Oh yeah,
where
I know this.
Yeah, where German investors in a movie only pay taxes if the movie makes any money. And,
oh, wow.
And they can borrow money and they don't have to pay taxes on it.
Oh, wow.
So he has a company, Boll KG Productions, that's specialized in this.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Which is why he would always buy up video game titles like House of the Dead, because they were super cheap. And it didn't matter what the result was, because he didn't give a fuck.
Suddenly it makes sense why all his movies were shit.
Yep.
He needed to not make any money.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Is your mind blown?
That's some Mr. Burns type scheming. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear the silence from me? That's me trying to wrap my head around this. Like, somebody had the time to realize that this is...
That's the
Yep.
slimiest. That's the slimiest shit I've ever seen. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I
And
need to go. I need to go make a PowerPoint about it. I'll see you guys.
All right, pass the podium around. Yeah, in his video rant, he goes on a tirade against actors like Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Robert Downey Jr. He was accusing them of laughing at the low-income families who pay money to see their films, which he calls Marvel Avengers bullshit dirt.
Wow.
Hmm?
Beautiful. Oh my god, this guy is sort of a dumbass by the sounds.
I gotta watch this. I gotta watch. I'll watch it after we finish, because I'll probably just spend the rest of my time laughing.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
He just goes, and then he goes to ridicule Kickstarter.
Oh
And-
wow. We're descending in glory here. Okay.
Yeah. He then had there's this quote to movie fans. Basically, my message is, fuck you.
Good job. Good job.
He then continued to slam Hollywood investors into countries like China and India.
Oh my god!
What?
I'm listening to this shit right now, seriously.
This dude's losing it. This dude is losing his goddamn mind.
I don't want to go listen to it because I might crack up so much that I just ruined the entire podcast.
Yeah, no, I gotta wait till after we finish filming so I can listen to it.
So pretty
Otherwise,
much-
I'm gonna lose it.
So pretty much he's losing his mind, I think.
Wow.
Making all these crappy films have just rotted his mind, and he's going crazy.
He's officially lost it. That's the whole thing here. He's finally cracked.
Mm-hmm.
But he's intentionally making bad films so he doesn't have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
And then he gets mad at people for not wanting more of his shitty films.
Yeah. Okay, look,
that's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I think Germany finally did catch on and redid their tax laws.
Oh, so then he realized he had to actually make a movie.
Yeah,
and
then he might have realized, I have to make a movie. And not just make crap.
I bet if you go to the writers who write all of his movies, I bet they're the same people who wrote Birdemic.
No, I don't think that was Uwe Boll, but if you see the Dungeons and Dragons movie...
Him?
Yeah, that was him.
That was him.
What?
Let me pull it up on IMDb.
Yeah, let's
on
pull this up.
Oh my God.
You got this, Ryan.
I think you just
What? What? You,
I
just
think
rebooted. My mind rebooted. What did you guys say to me?
I think Max is done.
He's behind some of the stuff, like Blood Rain, The Third Reich. He was the producer of Auschwitz. Wait. Producer of Auschwitz is the concentration camp.
The movie.
The movie.
Auschwitz, the movie? Wait a sec.
There's a movie.
Yep, there's a movie.
The Blood Rain trilogy. He did all of those.
Trilogy.
They did a trilogy based on Blood Rain.
Mm-hmm.
He did all of them. That's probably why you've never heard of it. He did, like we mentioned, he did the House of the Dead. He did the Dungeons and Dragons movie. He did the In the Name of the King trilogy. The one that the first one starred Jason Statham. Then Jason Statham realized how horrible this guy was and got the hell away from him real fast.
Mm-hmm.
He caught it and dipped the hell out. He was the executive producer for Assault on Wall Street.
Wait, I saw that movie. That's the only movie I've seen on this whole list. It was completely horrible.
Yeah.
That's this guy for you. That is this guy.
I already hate him. I hate him.
The Dungeons and Dragons one is Jeremy Irons.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Dungeons and Dragons? What?
Oh my God.
The one with Jeremy Irons? Yeah.
Wow. Max, hang on. We'll break your brain some more. I remember when that came out.
It's the birds. Yeah, he also has a documentary about him.
This guy made a documentary about who? Wait.
No, the documentary is about him because he does not like criticism, so he challenged his critics to a boxing match.
So, wait a second.
Excuse me?
Wait a second.
5 of them actually accepted the challenge, and he fought them.
Who won? Please tell me he didn't win.
He won. He won. He won the matches.
Wait a second. So he made a documentary based on himself.
Yeah, there was a documentary based on him, and it's called, I forget what it's called, but,
And he made it. And he made it himself.
Probably, I wouldn't put it past him.
Because if that case, what type of narcissistic asshole do you have to be in order to make a documentary about yourself?
His nickname on IMDb is the Raging Bull.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember that PowerPoint that I was talking about? That just turned into a whole book college presentation.
Yeah, okay. Okay, he did not make it. Somebody else made it. It was in 2010 called The Raging Bull.
Wow.
I'm sort of half tempted to go watch it just to see.
Don't do that to yourself, Max.
That's self-harm.
You know what? I have to apologize. Actually, he was not behind the 2000 movie Dungeons and Dragons. That was not him.
Okay, good, because I was
I had to look it up when I didn't see it on his IMDb. Nope, you gotta redact that. That was not Mr. Boll.
Still, somebody thought this was a good idea. Somebody
Yes.
thought that was a good idea.
Yes.
What type of mindset do you have to be in to think that was a good idea?
I don't know.
No.
It's scary that somebody thought that it was a good idea.
Mm. Well, you want to know some other ideas floating around, Max?
Possibly not after hearing
Oh no. No, it's a good idea.
Dollar Shaves.
No, it's too early for that. Come on.
You
man.
see, you're trying
You're
to guess when it's gonna come. Just let it happen. Max.
It's
Just
about
let it
Daredevil, Max. The Punisher is being
Yes!
cast.
Oh,
Yes!
so hyped for this.
Oh, thank God, some good news for once.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Frank Castle is going to be played by Walking Dead's John Bernthal.
Isn't it Baron?
Oh, sweet! That was
Am I
really
saying
high
it wrong?
pitch.
Is it Baron?
Is it Barenthal? I don't know. Look, I had to get past fucking the Raging Bull, okay? Forgive me if I mispronounce a couple names.
No, it's Bernthal. No, you're
Think
right.
of
You're
your
right. It's
wording
Bernthal.
there.
It's
Think of your
John
wording
Bernthal.
No, we're not thinking about wording right now. We're gonna keep on trucking along.
Alright.
John Bernthal, yeah, no, that guy
Yeah.
has been recently confirmed. Confirmed. You've heard it here. Probably not first, but you've heard it here.
Heard it here first.
He has been confirmed as Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, in
he'll work well with
season 2 in Daredevil, and I'm super hyped for this because if you guys have watched The Walking Dead, Shane was a beast, and I've seen this actor in a couple of other things. He's just always super intense. So when you tell me he's playing Frank Castle,
Yeah.
this is the perfect guy for it. This is a great guy.
I agree.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's
Yeah.
gonna go full Shane in this.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think we'll get
Full
to see
shade.
some real shades. I don't know if we'll go full shade because full shade was spooky.
Oh, he was a dick.
Full shade got
Yeah,
real
but he was a
spooky.
scary dick. He was a creepy dick. That's...
Thanks, Max. You guys want to know what else is pretty much confirmed? Jurassic Park's fictional theme park would cost roughly over $23 billion in real life.
Holy sh-
We don't got that money.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks, Ryan. Couldn't
Yeah.
have lived without that joke.
We really couldn't.
With Jurassic World coming out this Friday, Fandango did a little video about how much money it would actually cost to run Jurassic Park.
Wow.
Yep.
For
Not to mention the insurance, because they're never going to get insured. Like, by
oh god,
anybody.
no.
No.
Staff cloning and the amber in order to make the dinosaurs, they estimated around $25 million.
I just realized the conversation between the person trying to get insurance for this park and the person giving the insurance. Like, so let me get this
You
straight.
have a Tyrannosaurus Rex Wrangler. That guy in himself is impossible to insure. He takes one wrong step, he's dead. You can't do that shit.
I want to know how one hires a Tyrannosaurus Rex Wrangler. What is the ad you have to put out for that?
Okay, well, first you have to go to 2 years of community college.
I can only imagine it all being big game hunters, like just coming out and like, okay, I'll work wrangling the dinosaurs. Sure, I got that shit.
Pulls out a
Ain't no
minigun.
animals more dangerous than me. Then he gets eaten on his fucking second day.
That's like
It's
you
very
get
tasty.
paid. You get paid like so much money. You get paid like a lot of money, but that's because nobody survives like past the first week.
The hazard pay alone would bankrupt. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
The hazard pay for one guy.
Well, if all the other costs of the park don't bankrupt you first, the estimated dinosaur care for all of them would be around 207 million.
Look,
Yeah,
what's not
that's
going to kill them is the cloning and everything. What's going to kill them is the dental and...
No, the cost that's going to kill them is paying the people to pick up all that dinosaur poo.
Yeah.
Relax.
Mm-hmm. That's going to break the budget right there.
Seriously. I mean, there's so many costs in that. No, I'll happily go and see the movie. We will see that shit on Friday.
Yeah, we're seeing
But
that.
in real life, no. That's never.
Also, yeah,
It's a very bad idea.
How could you even consider this?
I consider it every day. I
Thanks, Matt.
fantasize about,
You fantasize about dinosaurs?
okay, not like that. That's the dirty mind of your dirty mind, not mine. I have a dream.
I merely asked a question. You took it in that direction.
I have a dream of amusement park based around dinosaurs, and occasionally we do let them eat some of the patrons.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that he's just digging
This is
himself.
Hunger
in.
Right? He's just digging the hole over there.
He's just done.
I volunteer as tribute.
Boom! That's where we get our Jurassic Park Hunger Games theme park.
My head hurts. Oh.
Yep. You guys want to know what else is coming in the near future? Not as soon as Jurassic World, but soon-ish. The Powerpuff Girls reboot is premiering in 2016, and they have cast the voice actors for the 3 Powerpuff Girls.
I just heard about that, and Tara Strong is not happy.
Because Cartoon Network didn't even consider the original voice actresses.
No.
Are you serious?
And the series creator, Craig McCracken, is not in any way involved in it.
What?
Like, wasn't even asked.
Okay, I see many flaws with this idea, Cartoon Network. Many flaws. Tara Strong is a very good voice actress. She
Right.
could definitely play the part.
Yeah.
She is like the voice actress.
Yeah, that
She's
she's...
the big ones.
Yeah,
Right.
she's...
Getting her alone, so many views. Because not only were you going to get like the new viewers who didn't see the original Powerpuff Girls,
You
you're going
would
to get
the
all
original people.
you would
who
get
didn't
all
see
the
it.
Right.
yeah,
That shit.
all the
This
original
makes me
people
not
are like,
wanna watch it.
oh, Tara Strong's
Same.
in this again? Fuck yeah, I'll watch the shit out of that.
Same,
Exactly.
because I saw the original Powerpuff Girls. I watched the original Powerpuff Girls, and it was good animation, good voice acting, good writing. And this sounds borderline throw money at us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, the animation basically looks exactly the same. It's like there's nothing original. What they're doing is they're destroying the original by not asking the original voice actors. I mean, 2 out of 3 of them have already said like they feel like they've been stabbed in the heart because they weren't even asked.
Right,
But
Tara.
I will say I have to commend Tara Strong. She said, "I have no ill feelings for the actresses in the new PPG. We were just beyond hurt. We were never asked. Every role I breathe life into, I love."
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
Yeah,
I mean-
keeping it classy.
Yeah.
Still, that would sort of make me angry if I was an original voice actor.
And then you just found out that it's getting rebooted. You didn't, like, the first thing you hear of it is your replacement. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's a dick move, Cartoon Network. I don't know what
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Yeah.
You
I
couldn't
was gonna-
even let them know beforehand.
Right.
Damn.
I was going to not make this joke, but I'm going to make it. It sounds like G3 for MLP. Just
Yeah.
less money.
Yeah.
Here's the terrible product.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see if it's good or not when it
Yeah.
comes out, but something tells
I
me
will
it's
reserve my judgment. I will say that, Cartoon Network, that's a little check in the you done fucked up category.
Yup.
Like, I'll probably watch is good, but I'm just going to say I think it sounds horrible. I don't think it's going to be good because they've already messed up so much.
They don't even have the original creator anywhere near it. What are you thinking? Why? Why?
I don't know about you guys. I did not like Teen Titans Go.
No, don't even bring up Teen Titans Go.
I'm
mad seeing it. I've never, to this day, have not watched an entire episode because watching it for a few moments at a time just fills me with anger.
The most I've seen of Teen Titans Go is when I was at the grocery store. I saw a kid watching it on a tablet, and I was like, nope. I can't deal with that.
I mean, according to IMDb, it has 2.5 stars, and according to TV.com, it has 2 stars. How is it still
horrible? This was a horrible show.
Wait a second, how is it on its 3rd season? That's what concerns me.
It's on its 3rd season?
Yeah.
How the hell does a show like that stay on, but you take off, Young Justice?
Yeah, Young Justice was good.
Or even the original Teen Titans.
Right? The original Teen Titans was amazing.
Perhaps kids today just aren't interested in that type of animation. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Storyline?
I mean, that was the shit. I mean, it was tightly animated. It had real good comedy. It had some core values it was teaching. Great storytelling. Character arcs.
Character development.
Right.
I'm gonna say this, and this might sound like a dick move, or something along those lines. However, as a voice actor, I do not want to ever bring myself down to voicing something that doesn't have a story or any quality of what Teen Titans Go has, where it's every episode is more just like joke comedy, because I feel like it's almost an insult to what animators can do. Because I've watched a whole episode, sadly, of this, and it looks like something just to get money out of, just for advertisement purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Or a filler, because Adventure Time's good. I've watched Adventure Time, and Adventure Time is good. So, I don't know what Cartoon Network's doing recently, because they've sort of been signing on some really bad quality animated series that shouldn't be on Cartoon Network, and that's my opinion on it.
I will say that I slightly disagree with you, because I've seen some of Cartoon Network's other lineup, and I think there is a market for the just pure comedy, silly shit shows like Uncle Grandpa or something like that. I'll say there's a market for it, and that young kids probably really, really enjoy that. Just stuff that makes them laugh that they don't have to think about too much, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
My problem with Teen Titans Go is that they cannibalize a really good series.
Honestly, I would have preferred to see a reboot of the original Teen Titans with the still semi-serious tone, yet there's still some joking involved there.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah, because there were plenty of jokes and laughs in the original Teen Titans.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, but it wasn't a constant joke.
Yeah.
I think Cartoon Network is trying to make it so that the tone of the majority of its shows goes towards something more like Uncle Grandpa, where the serious shit has to kind of slide in under the radar, like Adventure Time or like Steven Universe. I mean, those are two shows that are doing really, really well, and that have gotten a lot of positive feedback from both children and older people who are seeing the views and lessons that are being subtly taught to children through those shows. So I applaud them for those two shows, but I don't think we need as much of the dumbass slapstick comedy. That's
agreed.
Yeah, because I've seen a whole episode of Teen Titans Go. Actually, I've seen more than one whole, because when in the morning it would just be on and I would just watch it, just sort of pass the time. Most of it's just one ongoing joke. It starts off in the beginning as just like some stupid problem, and it just escalates from there.
These are the guys who are expected to take over for the Justice League when they come of age.
So is Teen Titans Go like even a superheroes cartoon, or is it just like kind of slice of life comedy BS?
A slice of life comedy BS. Like,
no.
Starring
You save that shit for your other animated series. I go to Teen Titans to watch some fucking superheroes.
Then you watch the old Teen Titans.
If I want slice of life comedy, I'll go to My Little Pony.
Hey now, there's some serious shit in there too.
Okay,
look, there's some serious shit in My Little Pony.
Okay, look, I've seen the season 4 finale. That was pretty serious and terrifying. It could be terrifying for little kids.
Yeah, they get super serial sometimes.
I mean, they made the Game of Thrones reference in there. Come on.
Yeah.
They have Scorpion. Somebody dressed up like Scorpion in one of their episodes.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Well, Aaron, now that you've brought up Game of Thrones, let's pass the podium over to Ryan.
Boy.
Let me pull out the projector, get your PowerPoint ready. And Ryan, while you set up, I'm going to advise the listeners at home, if you've not seen Game of Thrones this past episode, or have not been watching and you care about spoilers, please skip ahead.
Yeah,
Skip it.
I mean,
Actually,
I think we'll be able to put like a marker as to like skip here when we're done.
Skip
with
ahead. I'll put a link there, right in that corner. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it somewhere, but skip ahead to that timestamp.
You say you're going to put it in the corner. I dare you to put it in the middle of the screen.
You know, just I'm going to put it in the other corner.
Okay, hold on. Ryan, are you about to start your presentation?
I mean, if you want to say something, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Just let me get this. This damn pen isn't working. Give me a minute.
So yes, spoilers. Ryan is about to present his mighty PowerPoint.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
And when we say present, we mean probably just go on an anger rant.
I'm gonna try and make my points clear, but
It's eventually just gonna all mash together and voice.
Okay, so now that the spoiler warning has gone out, for those of you who have seen it and are interested in the discussion, you will know that this latest episode of Game of Thrones had some pretty dark shit in it, some real dark shit in it. The main point of contention that I have issue with is one Stannis Baratheon. You guys probably already know what happened. Well, I know you guys know what happened. But just as a recap, Ramsay Bolton and his 20 good men.
There are no good men with the Boltons.
Yeah, I know. They're just trying to be. I was trying to make a joke, but anyway, Ramsay Bolton and his group of guys stealthed into the Baratheon camp and destroyed all of their food supplies, set fire to a bunch of tents, and kind of got them stuck in the middle of winter with no way to move forward with supplies and no way to end with Stannis refusing to go back to Castle Black for provisions with the Night's Watch. So he decides to listen to his resident Red Priestess, Melisandre, the one that we all know and hate, and sacrifice the only person with king's blood to the Lord of Light, namely being his daughter. So, long story short, he burns his daughter at the stake. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this angers me. It angers a lot of people because the idea of sitting there listening to a 9-year-old girl burn at the stake, crying for her father, is not anyone's idea of a good time. If it is, you should talk to a psychologist. But beyond that, I feel like this is the most heinous departure from the books. This is the first time that I've really gotten mad at the departure from the books. I've been completely understanding, because I understand that they're trying to tell a quickened storyline, an accelerated storyline, and all of the decisions that have been made thus far have been completely in character. It's like something different happens, but people are still gonna react in character, and thus the story is gonna get preserved. But Stannis murdering his daughter to continue to wage war on it's a complete mischaracterization of the character. I really hated watching it, but there was a part of me that knew that it was going to happen at some point. I kind of had an idea that Shireen was going. I mean, they were setting it up. They've been setting it up all season, and I knew that Shireen was not long for this world. But to have Stannis do it, that makes zero sense. First of all, Stannis got his claim to fame by surviving a year-long siege at the Castle of Storm End. He was fighting the Tyrells, 20,000 men. He was stuck in his castle for a year. His men were starving. He was boiling the leather in his boots to survive the siege. You mean to tell me that this guy, after 2 or 3 weeks in the snow, decides to just murder his daughter to keep going? Are you kidding? Makes no sense. Zero sense. Also, this is a guy who's time and time again has noticed like the importance of securing the royal procession with an heir. Shireen is his only heir, and he doesn't even want to touch his wife. How can you expect to be king when you killed your heir before you got to the throne?
Wasn't it stated in like the earlier seasons that she just can't have another child? Like Shireen was it? Like that was it? That was it for her?
That's probably a thing. So that also makes no sense. These are things that are just complete departures from Stannis. And third, and this is one of the biggest ones for me, Stannis has always seen the throne as his right. It's his legally. Robert won it, but Robert died. Robert's children should be in possession of it, but none of those kids are Robert's. So, by law, the throne is his. So this is a guy who's pragmatic and will do anything in service of the law, right? Him murdering his younger brother, horrible. But at the same time, he felt that his brother was stopping the law from continuing on. The throne was his by right. His younger brother should have helped him claim it for the family. So him murdering his brother is bad, but it also fits his character because he is pure on lawful good. Law is law. We do that and we set that down. This move, destroying killing his only heir just to have a chance at getting the throne, it says to me one of two things. Either A, he solely wants the throne for power now, which is a complete just departure from his character because he never wanted power, he wanted what was his. Or B, he's starting to buy into the hype that Melisandre has been feeding him. That you are the chosen one. You are Azor Ahai. This is your destiny. You have to unite the kingdom so that we can fight these demons from the cold. It's coming. We have to do the thing. It shows that he's starting to buy into that, which once again is entirely against the character. Just, he's always been pragmatic. He says, whatever works, we're gonna do that. But even in the books, he's like, there's gonna be no more burnings. Pray harder. We have to get this stuff done. We're not killing any more people for this pagan bullshit. Now, I'm gonna leave you I'm gonna end it here, but I'm gonna leave you with the fact that Martin, whom the producers of Game of Thrones have stated that George entirely told them that this was where the books were headed, that Stannis was gonna burn Shireen for the Red God, and that's what's gonna end up happening in the book. That's what they've said in interviews after that, which I think they're either entirely misconstruing what George said, or they're missing a lot of the context that's gonna happen in the books, leading for Stannis to have changed that much to even consider murdering his child. But nevertheless, about 2 years ago, George put out an excerpt. It was a preview chapter for book 6, The Winds of Winter, where it's given from Theon Greyjoy's perspective, where in the books, Theon escapes from Ramsay and he's being held captive by Stannis Baratheon. And Stannis sends one of his knights to Braavos. He says, "You're going to collect what the Iron Bank said they would give me. You're going to buy the finest sellswords you can buy, and you're going to bring them back here as fast as you can. Now, you may hear that I died in this battle with Winterfell against the Ramsays. You may hear that. It might even be true. Nevertheless, you're going to get my sellswords, and you're going to come back here with them. And if I'm dead, you're going to take revenge on the Boltons, and you're going to put my daughter on the Iron Throne." He actually says this in the excerpt from the next book. So how we go from a Stannis who's saying, even if I die, you're going to fight to put my child on the throne, to a Stannis who's stuck in the snow for 3 weeks and says, "Okay, I guess we're burning my kid now." I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You have entirely destroyed the character's build-up for me. And considering what we know is happening this next weekend, I honestly don't know how many people are going to keep watching the show after this season.
That's why I'm scared for Sunday, because I have no idea what's going to happen. I have an inkling, but I haven't read the book, so I don't know.
I've heard so many people say, like, they're almost done with the show. They're like, I'm having a hard time watching it. And so after this weekend, I don't know. I don't know.
I felt like what happened with Shireen, that pretty much crossed the line. I mean, we've seen a lot of brutal, awful stuff in this series, but to have like you said, a 9-year-old being burned at the stake, screaming, like, I had to cover my ears while it was going on, and I felt sick for the rest of the episode because of that. It was horrible.
Part of me almost feels like they're doing it for shock value.
I think they are. A friend of mine actually wrote an article about the right ways to use shock and the wrong ways, and he was like, the Game of Thrones one was just horrible. You don't do something that terrible just to do the shock in all of your audience. And quite frankly, after I watched it, I sat there and went, I thought back to some of the stuff that I've done in what I've written in my books, and I want to go back and change it and take stuff out and be like, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to write something like this, because it was horrible.
I honestly hope that they did that so that when Stannis dies, we cheer.
Yeah.
I'm kind of banking on that, because he sent Davos away.
I know.
He had to send him back to Castle Black because he knew Davos would lose his fucking mind. He would either convince Stannis that this is fucking madness, that says, as a father who's lost his children, I can tell you this is something you're not going to recover from. Don't do it. It cannot be worth it.
Yeah.
Or Davos would have gone nuts and tried to kill a bunch of people to save Shireen.
Mm.
So we had to send. He completely knew what he was gonna do, and he had to get his hand away from him because he knew it was wrong. And I'm praying that Davos comes back and just kills everyone.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Either that or the path's clear and his men refuse to follow it.
Well, yeah, especially since all these warriors,
all these men just witnessed their princess burn, and their king did nothing.
If their king is so willing to burn his own little girl at the stake, who is safe? Nobody is safe. And I'm right. It was horrible.
God. The mom. This is what really drove me off the edge. The mother, whom nobody has liked, and I've personally just really hated. Who has looked at Shireen as a badge of shame because, I gave birth to a daughter who ended up catching grayscale, and she's no type of suitable heir for you, but I can't give you any more children, so she's just been salty as hell towards Shireen. And when Melisandre brings up the idea that, the God of Light has a plan for all of us, and the God of Light may use your daughter sometime soon, where we have the first inkling, we're going to sacrifice Shireen for the God to do something, she was on board with it. But seeing her daughter there, about to be lit aflame, even she breaks. She's like, I can't do this. This is my daughter. What the hell are we doing? What the hell are we even doing? Meanwhile, Stannis, who hard, implacable, unmovable Stannis Baratheon, Stannis the Manus, it's stone-faced. Just like, nope, we're doing this. I'm not. Even though Shireen is the only person that he's broken down for, Shireen is the only person who he would put over everybody else's well-being. When he tells the story of how Shireen contracted grayscale, and all of his advisors were like, we should burn the child at the stake so that the rest of us don't catch grayscale, Stannis says, screw all of you, that's my daughter, we are going to find a way to fix this, I don't care if all of you die, I'm not killing my daughter. So what has changed? All that I know is that he now places the war effort over his daughter, which is an entire departure from his character.
Yeah,
and it wasn't. And if you're gonna tell me that's what's been building up to it, then you don't give me a heartfelt moment between him and his daughter, like an episode or two before he decides, I guess it's fine that I can sacrifice her now.
Yeah, you have a heartfelt moment between the two where it's like, I will do anything for you because you are my daughter. We are missing a scene from A to B. We're missing something. I get it could be something within the book and we don't fully get it because we don't see, all the internal stuff. But there is a scene missing in that transformation between Stannis being the loving father to Stannis just kind of like an empty shell of himself watching his daughter burn.
Yeah,
also, my question is,
entirely understand. Yeah.
My question is if I don't think there's any rules of sacrifice where if you're going to kill somebody for the gods, fine. You got to burn somebody for the gods, fine. Why can't you kill her peacefully, just quick snap of the neck or something, and then burn her body on the pillar so that it goes to the gods?
Right, when has the Lord of Light been picky about who's sacrificed and how?
Exactly.
Well, all of the sacrifices to the Lord of Light have been done alive. And remember, they got really pissed at Jon for killing Mance Rayder with an arrow before he died to the flames.
True.
So I'm thinking there is a magic reason why she had to be burned alive, why everybody actually has to be burned alive. That makes sense to me.
These details will be lovely to know, show.
And magic is called George R. R. Martin.
These tiny details is, what is lovely to know.
I can completely see Shireen burning in the books. I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have enough exposition to get Stannis.
We will have enough build and enough internal
to go there. Now I can tell you part of what I thought would happen. I thought this was coming next episode.
Yeah.
I thought that Stannis would be gravely injured to the point where he was at the brink of death. And Melisandre takes Shireen's mother aside and says, "Look, the Lord of Light can save him, but we need a sacrifice to bring the king back. He's important. He's a Jorah High. We need that guy in order to beat back the coming darkness. So we have to sacrifice your daughter." That would make sense.
She says, "Okay, there's a sacrifice."
And then something else happens that we can't tell you because
we gave
next week's episode.
We gave the spoiler tag. All right, they know.
No. You
What?
can't do next week's episode.
Yeah, this is spoiler for next week. We can't say that. We gotta let that happen.
I will cry. Please don't.
No. We want you guys to enjoy. We all want to enjoy episode 10 together. So we're not going to say what happens in the book. That's 95% likely to happen next episode. We will not spoil that for you. We will talk about that next week.
And I'll probably cry next week.
And I can share what I thought would happen next week.
Okay.
But confirmed, we are in the darkest timeline. Because now there's nothing now there's no foreseeable way to get out of what I hate is going to happen. Which means that we're gonna have to spend a year being salty as hell. And I honestly don't know how many people are gonna come back to this show next year. Because with the 9-year-old and then this week's episode, I don't know, guys.
I almost stopped after the Red Wedding. I almost couldn't handle doing it again after the Red Wedding. It broke my heart. And it wasn't just all of the characters that died. It was the fact that a pregnant woman got stabbed in the stomach to kill her unborn child. That's what did it for me.
The kid died. Yeah, that was brutal. I knew the Red Wedding was coming, and I was not ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wish they hadn't done Shireen's death like that in this episode, because it really kind of tarnished the epicness that was Daenerys in this episode.
Yeah. We like the rest of the episode was great. We got Jorah being a boss.
Yeah.
We got Dany being the boss with her squad and dragons and flame and riding and awesome. We got all of that, but it's hard to root for your girl when you still hear a 9-year-old girl screaming for her father and he does nothing.
I do have a question, though.
Kinda killed the episode.
Yeah. I have a question logistically. So, going back a couple episodes when Tyrion and Jorah got attacked by the scaled people and he said, "Don't let them touch you," we saw that he got touched and the patch is growing on his arm. And then he took Dany's hand. Wouldn't that infect her?
It was the other arm.
Okay, so
I mean, theoretically, it should be still highly contagious.
Yeah.
And the fact that Jorah hasn't said shit to anybody is really, really...
Yeah, I was...
You want to root for Jorah, but then he does dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
I was talking to my manager about the episode, as we do every week, and I brought that up to her, and she's like, "Oh, I totally forgot he had grayscale."
Yeah.
I'm just like Jorah...
Because the zoom in on his hand,
contagious, homie,
it focuses on Dany, but you still... Bro, you got grayscale. Stop touching everybody.
Exactly.
That shit's like herpes.
You want to root for him because he just wants to fight for his queen.
But he's got grayscale.
But then you're like, wait, isn't he like... Doesn't he have, like, super AIDS, like, magic
He's
AIDS
got, like, mega AIDS right now.
Yeah. So, like I said, you want to root for your boy Jorah, but at the same time, he does stupid shit like this, and I'm just like, Jorah, please.
Yeah.
Jorah, I love you, and I know you're, like, this close to your goal. Like, you're this close to your girl, but please, if you kill her, then we're all fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Please
Exactly.
Stop. Please stop. I'm just hoping, like, Dragon's fire will cleanse him of grayscale or something like that. I'm hoping for something. But
Or
I
cleanse her.
don't see it coming.
Oh,
Damn it.
yeah.
Jorah.
Jorah, please. Jorah, please. Jorah, please.
On a side note of all the rage, Shane has been reading the Song of Ice and Fire RP. And there's a thing in there where you can generate a house. So we both, rolled our dice and made houses. So I had to drop some Game of Thrones history on him because of all these things. Because his house, like, he rolled that he started in the Age of Heroes, and he was like, "When was that?" I'm like, "Oh, it was this, and these guys were there, and this when those houses were formed." And he's like, "To fuck."
Nicole is our resident Game of Thrones historian.
Yep.
The lore is so amazing. Oh, I
It really
love
is.
the history.
It's great stuff. It really is.
Like, he was in the shower and I was talking to him, like, yeah, during the Age of Heroes, the pact between the Children of the Forest and the First Men. And he's like, wait, what's the difference between the First Men and the Andals? So I had to explain all that and then all of this other stuff, and I was just blowing his mind. After a while, I think he wasn't listening to me anymore.
Yeah, in our group, our historians are Nicole, Angel, and Sean, which you guys haven't met yet. But yeah, all three of them can talk Game of Thrones we can all talk Game of Thrones for hours, but then when you want to start talking about the lore, those three will come up and just start wrecking us all with knowledge. I'll be like, sit down real fast.
Sit down.
I'm going to learn you something real quick.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, because I was telling him, like, oh, Bran the Builder started House Stark in the Age of Heroes, and he's like, wait, didn't House Stark start before that? I'm like, no. House Stark traces their lineage back to the First Men, but Bran the Builder started it. That's when House Stark officially became a thing. And he's like, oh, okay.
Excuse me. Shit.
Get your facts straight.
Right, get your facts straight, alright? Get on my level.
I don't think we'll ever get on your level, Nicole.
Get on my level.
Nope.
Alright, so
I
think we're good. I think we're gonna...
The Game of Thrones rant. All of you guys who were listening or waiting for spoilers to end, you can now return.
Yep. Alright, we're gonna put the podium over to the side. We're gonna put away the projector. And we're gonna move on to some gaming news.
Yeah, I talked.
You did.
Twice.
You did.
I did.
Are you okay?
Games! We're playing
Games.
games.
Don't start this, please.
We needed to laugh, man. We needed to laugh.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so E3's coming up.
All right.
Platinum
Yay.
Platinum has said that they've got a thing coming up. They have a game.
They have a thing.
They did a thing. They are doing a thing. Those are the notes that Aaron left me. Platinum is doing a thing.
Breaking news! Platinum's doing a thing!
Actually, he did send me some breaking news that Hyrule Warriors will be re-released on the 3DS.
Oh, wow! Ooh, wow. That's actually really cool.
Also,
I had to do a double take when I realized what that meant. That's really cool.
Also, The Last Guardian will be at E3, apparently.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, come again for Big Fudge?
The Last Guardian, Ryan.
The Last Guardian?
Yes.
You mean that hype-ass game that we've been waiting for forever, but we thought it was gone?
No, I'm talking about the other Last Guardian. That's a clicking simulator.
Oh, well, that's
Of course I'm talking about the other Last Guardian, dongle.
Cookie clicker?
Yes, it's the new cookie clicker.
Clicker.
Yes.
Clicker.
Wow. K's are a thing.
K's are a thing. All right. Shut up, Ryan. Hate you guys.
You said it.
I'm well aware of what I said.
So we were talking about cookie.
Yeah, it is out on the internet, and yeah, it's out there floating around. I can't get it back. You want to know what else can't be taken back? Amazon releasing Microsoft's E3 rumors, saying that there is a new Xbox One with a 1 terabyte hard drive and an updated controller.
What?
Yeah, Amazon kind of dropped the ball on that one. That was supposed to be an E3 thing, and they're like, hey, we have this. You want this?
Oops. Oops.
A big oops there, Amazon.
That is indeed a big oops there.
That's my B.
Holy shit. So that's not your B, that's Amazon's B.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
me, oh my. Wow.
Yep, there are some other announcements going on too. Capcom is announcing Mega Man Legacy Collection, coming to PS4, PC, Xbox One, and 3DS.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty damn cool. I like that.
The digital package will retail $14.99.
Oh wow! And how many games do you know? Do you know?
Of the original 6 Mega Man games, along with a new challenge mode and a museum collection.
Ooh, very cool.
Yep. The PS4, PC, and Xbox One will release this summer in North America and Europe, and then the 3DS is planned for this winter.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And then there is news from Valve.
Yay,
Valve!
That one company that made the games that are good, but Dota sucks.
Wow, Max. Wow.
Max.
Wow.
Sure.
I didn't buy all of their games.
Of course not.
Yeah. Good job,
Well,
Max.
you've waited for it, and it's here, the Steam machine.
Yeah!
The Steam box! Yeah!
Yay, it's just a computer.
Max, could you just be cool?
That's Jader.
Right?
Jesus.
Jeez. This guy.
Look, most of the stuff that Valve does.
Could you just be cool?
What a hater.
Alright.
What a
God.
hater.
Alright, I'm gonna turn back to my desk. We're gonna push Max off to the edge of the table where he's not allowed to talk to anyone again.
Okay, I'll take my punishment.
Pre-orders have opened up for the Steam machine along with the controller and Steam Link, which is a home network streaming device. You can, if you buy it in advance, you get it a full month before it's available at retail.
What?
Expect to pay anywhere between $450 and $1,419 for Steam machine and all that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's
No.
Yeah, you put your wallet away real quick, didn't you?
I say the nay. Steam ain't got that. They ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that.
Nicole, can I come out of the punishment timeout esque corner now?
Do you have something good to say?
No, I'm going back to the corner.
Good. Stay in your corner.
This guy.
You fucking dongle.
Is Dongle your
I'm
new
sorry.
one now?
We've been saying dongle.
I like weeks.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
I'm behind on the times, apparently.
Yeah, we all are. So Ryan, how far are you in Dark Souls?
I'm not. Well, I want to say I'm more than halfway. I've started collecting. I've got. I believe I have 2 of the Lord Souls. Yeah, I just beat Nito.
Okay.
Which is the Lord of the Dead. But
I
yeah,
didn't ask for your life
not-
story there. I just
I'm not-
asked how far you were in the game.
Yeah.
Well, get ready because Dark Souls 3 has been confirmed.
Oh shit! No,
You have until early 2016, so get on it.
Guys, I got no.
Okay.
I have stuff to do and things to play.
No, you don't.
I haven't even started Dark Souls 2 yet.
Well, you better hurry up.
Man.
Ryan, I hate to tell you this, man. You might have to let go of that Splatoon and
No.
start really working on...
No.
Just no.
No.
Well, damn. Shut down.
No. Just
No. It's not gonna end.
Nope, it will never end. Well, guys, the time has come.
no. Sorry.
Ryan, go into the corner.
That was it. Just,
No, go make him go to the corner. It's dark and lonely in the corner.
No,
Ryan, go to your bus muffler.
No.
But he doesn't get the corner. There's a spider in the...
Because the joke is Ryan always gets thrown under the bus, so he has carved his name into the muffler and uses it as his heater. So go to your muffler.
Yeah.
Go to your muffler.
But I don't.
So, do you guys recall this D4 Dark Streams Don't Die game Aaron was talking about some time ago?
What?
Thanks for paying attention, guys.
I was playing...
They all joined me at the, under the bus.
No, I stopped paying attention and started playing Cookie Clicker.
God damn it, Max.
I'm going back to the corner with the spider.
Come over here and check out this muffler, Max.
Oh, this
Look
is a
at
nice
the
muffler,
flowers,
man.
Max. Get
So
the-
yeah,
Ryan, you forgot to chaperone him.
I couldn't chaperone him. I was under the bus.
Oh, this is a
Buddy
nice bus you
system,
got.
dude. Buddy system. You should have brought him with.
Hey, Ryan, this is a nice bus you got here.
It is very nice. No, I picked it up.
so guys, D4 is out for the PC. Just thought you should know while you're under the bus.
Let me just open my Steam up real quick. I'm done with the podcast for tonight. See you guys later. I have video games to play.
You know what game you won't be playing?
Clicker.
Ryan, you're fired. Please turn in the keys to the bus.
Oh man.
You killed me.
Turn in the bus, clean off your desk.
Your Max is dead. Enter
You'll never take the bus from me.
Yep, you can't keep the projector. That's ours. That's E-Vac station property.
Oh my god, Ryan, stop killing me! He doesn't want to die yet!
dead. You killed me. You absolutely killed me.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I'm now hiccuping.
Good job, Max. Good job.
Yep.
Bastards.
Oh, my eyes are burning.
You know what'll make your eyes feel better, Aaron?
What?
Seeing the great deals at Dollar Shave Club.
I'm done. Goodbye. Bye. I'm gonna go read TF2 comics or something stupid.
What about
You-
Dollar Shave Club?
You can order razors straight from your computer. No pants required.
Good.
No pants? You're crazy.
No pants. You can order razors and they'll come get this straight to your house. You don't have to go out. You don't have to drive to the store and deal with all those people. They come straight to you.
That's amazing.
That's wonderful.
As
Dol-
Ryan tries to hold back the
Yep.
laughter.
I would like to thank you guys for driving me away from this podcast. I brought up painting.
Don't be mad.
Go to Dollar Shave Club.
Yep. Go to Dollar
I'm a
Shave
better
Club.
person now. I'm a better person person. I don't need to. I'm just gonna go paint. Goodbye.
You're looking a little stubbly, Max.
You need some razors. Go to dollarshaveclub.com/evac station.
The funny thing is that you're absolutely right, because I haven't shaved in a week.
Well, see? You can get some razors.
You obviously need razors from Dollar Shave Club.
Right?
Well,
Do it, Max. Join the hype.
Certain things have already taken my money.
But you're cooking meth, so you'll get the money back and you can take advantage of these awesome deals.
Where did he put his business out on Front Street, Nicole?
It's what I do.
Look, we were having a completely underground operation here. Nobody needed to know.
And now you put my birds at risk.
Yep.
Not the birds!
Not the birds! Think of the birds! Think of the birds!
Will nobody
Look,
think of the birds?
I need to clear out. I mean, the DEA is probably already knocking on my door. Game over, man.
Yep.
Game over.
Yep, there they are.
Game over, man. Game over. I can't help it, guys. I'm on a roll today.
Well, Aaron, why don't you tell us about this news story that you brought up while Max waits for the cops to show up?
Yay! So
I'm already setting up the tripwires.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if anybody remembers, but there used to be, and kind of still is, a book series called Redwall by Brian Jakes. And unfortunately, Brian Jakes passed away a few years ago, but it sounds like that a game place called Soma Games is trying to turn Redwall into a game called Redwall the Warrior Reborn. Now, what they did is they did kind of a early play thing release. There we go. I can't talk. Early play release where they set up Redwall Abbey and like a Minecraft system and let people play it, and people went nuts over it. So they've decided they are going to do a big game, and apparently there's a movie in the making. I did not know about this, so I'm trying to find more information about it. But the last update about the Redwall's game was Soma, Soma revealed a partnership with another foundation in February 2015. So, I mean, this is legit. This is happening. So you can actually become a patron if you want to help the game come to real life. And I think that would be incredible. It would be so cool to see this game. Like, Redwall is what inspired me to start writing. Brian Jakes inspired me to start writing. So this holds a very close place in my heart. So I'm seeing Redwall pop up in random places now, even after his passing, and to realize that it's going to be a movie, that there's going to be a game for it. I'm just so glad that this literature, the story is still alive, and his legacy is living on. It's just a great thing to realize. So, yeah, keep an eye out for Redwall Reborn Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Or Warrior Reborn, rather. I'm so happy.
I want to apologize for that bang if you guys heard it. I had to kill a spider real quick.
Do you want to kill a fly in my apartment?
How am I supposed to do that?
I don't know. Do it virtually somehow, because it's pissing me off. Anyway.
Yeah, this spider was just sitting on the wall, just staring and judging me, and I had to take him out.
Damn.
Oh man, my fingers are hurting.
From what?
What are you doing?
Clicker. He brought it up. It's not my fault. He brought it up.
There you
Brian, you are not allowed to do alliteration anymore tonight.
It's not my fault.
It's totally your fault.
It's entirely not.
It's totally your fault.
It's
There you
totally
go.
your fault.
go. Go play Cookie Clicker.
Yeah.
Clicker.
I'm going to kill you.
Done.
Oh my god, you guys. Well, that brings us to Nintendo news.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Splatoon is boss. I love it.
Yep, Splatoon is
I know
boss.
This is not news. I had to show my love for it.
How do you know that's not news?
Well, I mean, it's not news because everybody knows this Splatoon is one of the best games out.
Well,
Everybody knows it.
well, yeah, but it's been confirmed with numbers. Last week it finished as Japan's top-selling game.
Damn.
It finished.
Nice.
It finished just shy of 145,000 sales.
I'm sorry, say that number one more time?
145,000.
1,000. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Up.
God damn.
I love this headline. Japan is really into squids now and kids now.
God damn it.
And then they became on top of the potential child molester list, whoever wrote the article.
Max, we're just sitting here having a good time talking about squids and kids, and you wanna...
Yeah, well, look,
Can you just be cool? Alright?
What a person.
God.
What a person.
Right? What a person.
But I'm cookie clicking.
Why are you even playing this game? This is no fun, and my finger hurts.
I did it. I say I did it.
Your voice is getting higher and higher, dude.
Well, guys...
Okay, I'm done.
Are you done? Are you done now, Ryan?
Stop it! I don't know what you're doing, but it sounds like you're dying. That's what it sounds like
Are
you're doing.
you done?
He's just joining us to death. Like Nicole said, it's very refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's the best thing ever.
Ryan, do you still play some Smash occasionally?
I haven't played Smash in a minute, but yeah, I definitely will enjoy some Smash with my Mii fighter. You know, the Black Rock Lee.
Yeah, he's fine and whatever. But
It's the best. What are you talking about? Fine.
yeah, he's fine. But on June 16th, there's gonna be some DLC for Lucas to come
Oh
in.
snap!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know Goku.
No Goku. But also on June 14th, there's going to be a special Nintendo thing about Super Smash Brothers at 7:40 a.m. Pacific time. That'll be hosted by Sakurai.
Oh really?
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
Well, I mean, do we have any thing as to why? Well, I mean, what's going on?
Because Sakurai wills it, alright? Don't you question him.
No problem. Okay.
He wills this
No
to
questions.
happen,
No
and it
questions.
is happening.
No questions.
Yep, he's going to kick off E3 week right before Bethesda's first E3 conference.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And one last piece of news. Disney is calling out Nintendo on the Amiibos.
Oh, are they now?
They are.
Excuse me.
Yep. Nintendo Infinity. You guys know about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, little figurines of Disney characters.
Oh yeah, somebody tried to sell me one once. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what those are. Yeah.
Now I just picture some guy in a shady alley trying to sell you a Disney Infinity figure. What is going on in your life, Max?
I don't buy illegal Amiibo, I mean Infinity things.
I think you do.
Hey kid, want some Infinity?
Is that what the kids are doing now?
That definitely sounds like a drug now. Well done. Well done.
You
That-
made something completely innocent into a drug. You pulled a me.
Is that what the kids are calling it now? Infinity?
That Infinity is a far out drug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we don't call it Infinity, we just call it acid.
So yeah, during an interview, the question was asked, given the turbulent release of Amiibo characters, are you doing anything to prepare for the high demand for Star Wars figures? And the response that they give, there is never an intention to create a shortage of any figures. It is irresponsible and rude to your hardcore fans. They don't want to create frustration or the hunt, so they will be stocking the shelves well.
The gauntlet has been thrown.
Yep.
I see it.
The fisticuffs are starting.
So Disney is coming at Nintendo with the with the Amiibo debacle.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
I wonder how much of the Amiibo thing was intentional. I mean, is it perhaps that they just didn't see how big the demand would be, and they just didn't account for all that?
I like to think at first it wasn't intentional, and then they saw what happened, and then they're just like, we gotta keep this going.
But that's so shady. Then I have to kind of agree with Disney on that point. If you're like intentionally just making it so that people are trying to kill each other for these goddamn amiibos, yeah, your stuff is really valuable and wanted, but that's just kind of shady. That's a Tony Stark move. That's bad.
Well, confirmed. Tony Stark runs Nintendo. He runs the Nintendo Amiibo division.
Confirm that, guys. Second eye, if you wanna take her out, I entirely did not say that.
I think you did.
No such thing.
No, you said it.
I can confirm that I did not confirm such a ludicrous claim towards Nintendo's goodwill and name.
But Ryan, I have a recording of you.
You have a recording of yourself?
No.
Confirming that shit?
No, dog.
Man.
You underestimate my power.
The power of the edits.
Yep.
This is what happens when Aaron is gone.
Yep. I go mad with power. Yep. Well, rip you, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Ripperoni. Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, that is the podcast for tonight. We went through it with only firing one person.
And it wasn't me!
Wait, was I fired? Can I be fired? I'm pretty sure I can be fired.
You know what? No. No, Max.
No, Max,
You were
you're
shoved in
killed,
the
and then
corner.
we bring in another clone. God, we explained this to your other clone.
But that's why we had to kill the clone.
Wait, clone? What? Wait,
God
what?
damn it, now we gotta get rid of
Just
this
shoot
one.
him.
Jeez. God,
Just shoot him.
God damn it, Ryan. You think clones grow on trees?
Hey guys,
No,
sorry.
they grow in the back, so we have in the back.
Oh my god.
What bag
Got
is
like
in the back?
10.
What? Wait, what?
Stop telling the clone things. He might learn something.
It's gonna die, it's fine.
Wait, what? Clone? Wait, what did I miss? I started
So,
like,
guys, we will see you back next week with the next.
We gotta
with the next
take care of
copy
something.
Max.
Yeah, we have business to take care
Oh,
of.
please go for it.
Yeah. Yep. So while we're taking care of some business, go follow us on twitter.com/e_vacstation. Like us on Facebook. Send us your love and hate mail along with your feelings on Game of Thrones at evacstation@gmail. And check out our YouTube channel where you can see funny stuff happening.
Yay.
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 Night.
And you'll get to hear from the next Max clone next week. It'll be good.
Wait, what? Max one? What?
Shh, shh, shh.
Night,
Oh, and
everybody.
by the way, here's a challenge for you guys. Try to say cookie clicker 10 times fast. See if you can do it.
It wasn't me this time. Hey, it wasn't me.
I didn't say it. I was very careful about pronouncing that.
But I can be careful about saying cookie clicker. Hey, see, I said it perfect.
You all should try it and tell us if you failed or passed.
Oh my god.
Tweet us and let us know if you failed or passed.
Oh my
Well,
god, go giga speed when it comes to clicking.
Work that
Max
man.
having some
Nope,
fun
nope.
there.
Stop it.
My arm hurts. My whole hand is in pain right now.
I guess now. We got it.
great. Now I have to modify the new clone so its hand has better strength for clicking.
Oh, new clone? Sweet. Give it a bionic arm.
No, we ain't got the money for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Right?
Your clone will make do with the weak ass arms that we installed on you originally. It's fine.
You can click fast enough as it is.
Right.
No, I can't. I can't get enough cookies. I'm only making 173 33 per second, and every time I click, I only get 4.
Well, get good, Max. Just get good.
At
Fine,
what
you
point
want
does
me
this
to
become
click?
a sexual innuendo?
I think with that, we need to say good night.
Good night, all of you. Good night.
Good night,
night.
Internet.
I'm ashamed of these people. I'm ashamed of myself.